season you didn't plan for. One that will ask a completely different version of you to show up. A version of you that you may not even have known, or you don't even know exists yet. For me, that season began with one decision.
Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is wait for it, Meemah Jackson. Please subscribe, like, and turn on the notifications to keep up. Thank you.
Hi, if this is your first time here, my name is Meemah. I am a singer, a songwriter, a guitarist, and so much more in Nigeria. This is the Becoming series. It is a series where I'll be documenting what it's really like to chase a dream that has been with me since I was a little girl. Every chapter tells a different part of that journey. In the last chapter, I talked about how my first national music competition completely changed the way I saw myself as an artist. Today isn't really about that competition, it's about what happened after. Because I think what happens after an opportunity is sometimes more important than the opportunity itself. When I got home, I made a decision. I wasn't going to let that experience become a nice story I told people regularly. I wanted it to change me. I became a student of my own dream. I didn't know when the next opportunity would come. I just wanted to be ready when it did. Then 2020 happened. The world slowed down. Lockdown changed everything. Almost everything. Let's not say everything. But in the middle of all that uncertainty, another opportunity showed up. Another competition called Dare to Dream. And what's funny is I'd actually auditioned for it before the last national competition I went for, and I didn't make it. This time, because of the lockdown, the competition happened differently. Contestants from different states completed weekly assignments, recorded videos, and sent them in. Those video performances were aired on television, and every week, the judges decided who moved forward. Before I sent in my video, before I even registered, I remembered making myself a promise that this time I was going to win. Not to even prove anybody wrong, but to see if all the work I've been doing in myself was going to yield results. In fact, it was to actually even prove to myself that I can do it. I was like, you can do it, so show yourself that you can do it, And eventually, I won.
And for me, and according to all the jurors too, the winner for the Performing Artist category, Dare to Dream Season 6, is Meemah Jackson. Congratulations.
What deserved?
That moment meant so much than a title to me.
The effort you put into it, everyone was amazing, but Meemah took it a notch higher. And that's what we're looking for.
And she kept on showing.
Yes,
she kept
yes.
on
The
showing.
consistency in delivery. We were always talking about effort and bringing your A game. And for me, that's everything for a performer. I need to see.
Sometimes what feels like rejection is actually preparation. And I carry that lesson with me into the next season of my life. After university, I got my first job in marketing and public relations. Like a lot of young people, I was trying to build a career while still holding on to my dream. And I just bagged a degree in mass communication, so might as well use it. So one day, the manager of the company I worked with asked that I plan an event and that people should come in for free and we'll make our money through the sales we get from drinks that they buy. I remember thinking, I've not done this before, but I decided to build something of my own, something I could also carry out when I've left the establishment, because I knew I was not going to stay there for the rest of my life. I already knew. I called it Escape Room. I wanted it to be a place where people could just forget everything for just one evening and come and enjoy really good music. Really good music. So I invited a few of my friends to perform with me. We rehearsed and we planned. And honestly, if 30 people had shown up for this event, I would have considered it a success. And more people than I had imagined came. I remember looking around and thinking, wait, people actually came, oh, and it was my very first show. I had always waited for opportunities, but that night taught me something completely different. Sometimes you don't have to wait for someone to call you or to invite you onto a stage. Sometimes you have to build one for yourself. Not long after Escape Room, I met someone who would become a very important part of my journey. An investor, a fan, and interestingly, we still work together today. Someone looked at my dream and decided without cho that it was worth investing in, because I had people come and just like, oh, I would like to, but it didn't work out. They just spoke. Together, we worked on releasing a song which I had already written and recorded called Show You. That song became one of the biggest moments of my career at that time. Before it was even released, I had the opportunity to open for Adekunle Gold in Abuja. It was my friend Marv that gave me the opportunity to be able to open for Adekunle Gold. Then through my friend, again, LY, we met someone who helped get the music visualizer video on TV running for months. I think it was on Trace TV for months. Radio stations kept playing the songs. We did media rounds in Abuja.
Remember that I said that I'm going to be having a guest in the studio this morning. She's right here sitting pretty. But you know how it is. I never introduce the artist without first introducing the art. So let's check out her song.
I go show you love like you never see you. I go make you go crazy, you be screaming. Ain't got burnies like a dingo to no demo. You will never find another to love you for you.
Amazing young lady, a pretty young lady in the person of Meemah Jackson. It's good to have you in the studio. Woo, woo, woo.
Everything was just, like series of events were just, I'm like, okay. And for the first time, I felt like people outside my immediate circle were beginning to hear my name. I thought that this was the beginning. I thought that everything would keep moving in a straight line from there. But life doesn't really work like that. Sometimes, just when things begin to make sense, God invites you for another season entirely. A season you didn't plan for. One that will ask a completely different version of you to show up. A version of you that you may not even have known, or you don't even know exists yet. For me, that season began with one decision: to leave home. If you reached the end of this video, thank you so much. I love you and kisses to you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.